All right, guys, let's get into some NBA picks and props for Thursday, June 6th slate of games. I'm riding solo today. Let's take a look at that leaderboard from the Dallas Mavericks and the Minnesota Timberwolves game in game number 5. I gave out the Dallas Mavericks on the money line, a 1-0 day. Obviously, they're in the NBA title now, knocking out the T-Wolves in game number 5. Let us move on to the player props. Another 1-0 day for myself. Anthony Edwards. Over 26.5 points in that game. A lot of people mad at the stars of the T-Wolves, maybe stat padding a little bit in the fourth quarter, down by so many points. But Edwards, he gets the job done for us, going over 26.5 points in that game. Let us go over to what we're all here for. It is game number 1 in the NBA title game between the Boston Celtics and the Dallas Mavericks. The Celtics are going to be at home. They're -6.5 in this game. Over-under set at 214.5. If you guys have been with me for a while and you know the channel, you know that I'm going with the Dallas Mavericks in this game, +6.5. I think the Boston Celtics have the better overall players. They have Jaylen Brown, they've got Jason Tatum, they've got Derek White, they've got Holiday, Horford, Porzingis, all these great players. They've got a pretty good bench as well this season. They have been the best team in basketball the entire year, having the most wins in the regular season, having the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference. But I'm a little bit concerned about how they got here. I'm not saying that they're not one of the best teams in basketball, but the path to get to the finals was way different than the Mavericks. If they were on the same path as the Mavericks, they still probably would be in the NBA Finals because I think they're a top 2 team in the NBA. The problem I have in this game is that the Dallas Mavericks, they showed me something in the playoffs so far, and that's they're bullies. They are bullies this season. I want you guys to imagine this. Just close your eyes. Imagine this. You're on the road. You got a group of 5 guys coming right at you. They're looking to fight. Do you want the Dallas Mavericks starting 5 or do you want the Boston Celtics starting 5? This Dallas Mavericks team has a lot of fight in them. I'm very happy that Luke is the leader of this team as well because he sets the tone for everybody. He complains way too much, but he gets angry, and he gets angry a lot. Whenever he gets angry, I think it just makes him better, an overall better player, an all-around better player, and he makes his teammates better. The Dallas Mavericks, they're going to try to dominate the paint in this game. I think that's what they did against the Timberwolves. They dominated that team the entire time in that series except for one game. I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. But the Dallas Mavericks front court has an opportunity here to establish themselves in game number 1. I don't think Porzingis and Horford can match up against the bully ball that the Dallas Mavericks want to play. I like the Mavs in this game, +6.5. I know the Celtics at home, they're juggernauts, right? They should win the NBA title. They've been hovering around this title for 4 or 5 years or whatever it is. I really think if Boston does not win this title, I think Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are going to go down as the 2 most disappointing players in Boston Celtics franchise history. They have all the time in the world. They should get it done in this game. They've had, I think it's 5 years now with Tatum, maybe 6. Jaylen Brown, remember that interview? He promised like 6 titles in the first 6 years. But anyway, I think the Dallas Mavericks are going to give him hell in this game. I'm going to take the points as my first play for the game pick. Let me know in the comment section what you guys like in that game. But we're going to go over to the player props for this game. And I'm going to take Derek Lively Jr., over 6.5 rebounds going up against the Boston Celtics. Obviously, the most important player in this series is going to be Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. But I think the most impactful player, or the second most impactful player, is going to be Derek Lively when he's on the court. In the series against the Timberwolves, we saw the difference between them on the court and off the court against the Timberwolves. In game number 4, I believe it was, or game number 3, he got hurt. Next game, T-Wolves dominated. When he's on the floor, he's a ball of energy, and people, they can't stop him. They're going to have a problem stopping him in this game. And that's going to be the main focus for the Dallas Mavericks, I think, to win this series, is establish the paint. The Boston Celtics, they don't have a guy like Derek Lively or Daniel Gafford. They got Al Horford and Porzingis. Both of those guys would rather stay on the outside and hit threes, in my opinion. Derek Lively, he was averaging 6.9 rebounds per game in the regular season. I think he's playing some of the best basketball right now of his entire career, and we're in the NBA Championship Series. He's a guy that I have to look for in this game to go over his total rebounds. This number is really insultingly low for a guy with all the talent that Derek Lively has, going up against a couple guys on the Celtics who aren't even interested in rebounding the ball anyway. Lively in the games that he's played 25-plus minutes. He's recorded 8-plus rebounds in 6 of the last 7 games, and he's just oozing with athleticism and talent at such a young age. He's going to dominate this game. I'm going to take him to go over his total rebounds, get all the hustle balls as the play here. All right, let's go over to the graphic. I am going to take the Dallas Mavericks +6.5 against the Celtics. Maybe a little sprinkle on the money line if you're feeling ballsy there. I think they're going to give the Celtics some hell in this series. They give me Derek Lively over 6.5 rebounds going up against the Celtics once again. He's a ball of energy. He's super athletic. He's going to go way over 6.5 rebounds in this game. Guys, that's going to do it for the NBA player props and game picks for June 6th slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please be sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching.